Good morning. My name is Zachariah OHora, and this is my book, Stop Snoring, Bernard, and it's the 2012 PA1 book selection, and I'm going to read it to you this morning. And this is Bernard right here. Stop Snoring, Bernard, by me. And this is where Bernard lives. And one of the most important things, it says to Lydia, who's my wife, with love. And this is Bernard right down here. In addition to swimming around with his otter buddies, he also likes to lay out in the sun. He's got his sunglasses and a little lemonade there. And this is Bernard. Bernard loved living at the zoo. He loved mealtime, playtime, and best of all, nap time. One of my favorite times of the day. And you gotta watch out for this guy right here. This is Grumpy Giles, and he is trouble, as you'll see. Well, there was one little problem. Bernard snored loudly. One afternoon at nap time, Grumpy Giles had had enough. "Snore somewhere else, Bernard," he said. So Bernard tried sleeping in a lake. But that didn't work. "Stop snoring, Bernard." Some angry alligators there. You don't want to be napping next to these guys. A lot of teeth over there. He tried sleeping in a fountain, but that didn't work either. "Stop snoring, Bernard." We got some angry mommy and daddy giraffes here and a very sleepy little baby giraffe, rudely woken up by snoring. He even tried sleeping in a puddle, but that really didn't work. "Stop snoring, Bernard." We have a very angry mommy elephant here pouring water on poor Bernard's head. Wake him up. Bernard was sad and lonely. He found a tucked away place, curled up by himself, and he drifted off to sleep. You see there's a little otter search party starting to happen over here. The other otters missed Bernard, and they searched for him all through the night. "Bernard, Bernard, Bernard," they called. You see Grumpy Giles here. I think he feels pretty bad about yelling at his friend and kicking him out. The next morning, Bernard woke up and saw hundreds of bats on the ceiling. See all these bats hanging upside down? "Excuse me," he said, "how did you sleep with all my snoring?" "We didn't," replied the bat. "We were out all night, and now we are trying to sleep." Poor Bernard. He felt terrible. There wasn't any place he could sleep without bothering somebody. So he trudged toward the zoo gate. But then he heard something. Anybody guess what he heard? It was the other otters. "We couldn't sleep without you," said Grumpy Giles, "and I'm sorry I yelled. Please come back." And there's Grumpy Giles right there. You didn't know he could drive, did you? It's probably the only otter I know that knows how to drive, at least zoo vehicles anyway. And from that day on, everyone napped happily. Well, almost everybody. Everybody but Grumpy Giles. Good night, Bernard. Thank you for reading Stop Snoring, Bernard with me today.